Dielectric is used in A. Electrochemical machining, B. Ultrasonic machining, C. Electro-discharge machining, D. Laser machining. The correct answer is electro-discharge machining. The type of reamer used for reaming soft aluminium or copper is A. Straight fluted reamer, B. Left-hand spiral fluted reamer, C. Right-hand spiral fluted reamer, D. Any one of these. The correct answer is left-hand spiral fluted reamer. The tool material for faster machining should have A. Wear resistance, B. red hardness, C. toughness, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. The helix angle of a drill is more than 30 for drilling aluminium. A. Agree, B. Disagree, C. D. The correct answer is agree. In a single point turning operation with a cemented carbide and steel combination having a Taylor exponent of 0.25, if the cutting speed is halved, then tool life will become A. half, B. 2 times, C. 8 times, D. 16 times. The correct answer is 16 times. An open structure of a grinding wheel is used for A. soft materials, B. tough materials, C. ductile materials, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. A twist drill is specified by its A. shank material and diameter, B. shank lip angle and size of flute, C. material length of body and helix angle, D. any one of these. The correct answer is shank material and diameter. The hole to be drilled for tapping is the outside diameter of the thread on the tap. A. equal to, B. smaller than, C. greater than, D. The correct answer is smaller than. Glazing in grinding wheels takes place when the A. wheel is too hard or wheel revolves at a very high speed, B. wheel is too soft or wheel revolves at a very slow speed, C. wheel is too hard and wheel revolves at very slow speed, D. wheel is too soft and wheel revolves at a very high speed. The correct answer is wheel is too hard or wheel revolves at a very high speed. Low helix angle drills are preferred for drilling holes in A. plastics, B. copper, C. cast steel, D. carbon steel. The correct answer is plastics. In which of the following machine the work remains stationary and the tool is rotated? A. vertical boring machine, B. horizontal boring machine, C. precision boring machine, D. jig boring machine. The correct answer is horizontal boring machine. The ratio between two consecutive spindle speeds for a 6-speed drilling machine using drills of diameter 6.25 to 25 mm size and at a cutting velocity of 18 min is A. 1.02, B. 1.32, C. 1.66, D. 1.82. The correct answer is 1.32. The cutting speed of a drill depends upon the A. material of drill, B. type of material to be drilled, C. quality of surface finish desired, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. The part of the tool on which cutting edge is formed is called nose. A. correct, B. incorrect, C. D. The correct answer is incorrect. The chamfering is an essential operation after A. knurling, B. rough turning, C. boring, D. thread cutting. The correct answer is thread cutting. The broaching operation in which either the work or the tool moves across the other is known as A. pull broaching, B. push broaching, C. surface broaching, D. continuous broaching. The correct answer is surface broaching. Ultrasonic machining is best suited for A. Tool steels, B. sintered carbides, C. glass, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. In plunge grinding, A. the work is reciprocated as the wheel feeds to produce cylinders longer than the width of wheel face. B. the work rotates in a fixed position as the wheel feeds to produce cylinders equal to or shorter than the width of wheel face. C. the work is reciprocated as the wheel feeds to produce cylinders shorter than the width of wheel face. D. the work rotates in a fixed position as the wheel feeds to produce cylinders longer than the width of wheel face. The correct answer is the work rotates in a fixed position as the wheel feeds to produce cylinders equal to or shorter than the width of wheel face. When the grinding wheel is marked by the letters from I to P, it indicates that the grinding wheel is of hard grade. A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is false. A 15 mm drilling machine means that it can drill a hole A. of maximum diameter 15 mm, B. in 15 mm thick plates, C. having cross-sectional area of 15 mm to D. none of these. The correct answer is of maximum diameter 15 mm. The tap used to cut threads in a blind hole is A. taper tap, B. second tap, C. bottoming tap, D. any one of these. The correct answer is bottoming tap. A jig is defined as a device which A. holds and locates a workpiece and guides and controls one or more cutting tools, B. holds and locates a workpiece during an inspection or for a manufacturing operation, C. is used to check the accuracy of workpiece, D. all of the above. The correct answer is holds and locates a workpiece and guides and controls one or more cutting tools. A mandrel is used to hold A. an eccentric work, B. a heavy work, C. a thin work, D. none of these. The correct answer is none of these. Jigs are used A. for holding and guiding the tool in drilling, reaming or tapping operations, B. for holding the work in milling, grinding, planing or turning operations, C. to check the accuracy of workpiece, D. none of the above. The correct answer is for holding and guiding the tool in drilling, reaming or tapping operations. The swing diameter over carriage is always less than the swing diameter over bed. A. yes, B. no, C. D. The correct answer is yes. The size of abrasive grain required in a grinding wheel depends upon the A. amount of material to be removed, B. hardness of material being ground, C. finish desired, D. all of these. The correct answer is hardness of material being ground. A grinding wheel is said to be off if it holds the abrasive grains more securely. A. soft grade, B. medium grade, C. hard grade, D. The correct answer is hard grade. A dense structure of a grinding wheel is used for A. hard materials, B. brittle materials, C. finishing cuts, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. The keyways, grooves and slots cannot be cut on a saper. A. true, B. false, C. D. The correct answer is false. Side relief angle of a single point tool is the angle A. by which the face of the tool is inclined towards back, B. by which the face of the tool is inclined sideways, C. between the surface of the flank immediately below the point and a plane at right angles to the center line of the point of tool, D. between the surface of the flank immediately below the point and a line drawn from the point perpendicular to the base. The correct answer is between the surface of the flank immediately below the point and a plane at right angles to the center line of the point of tool. Gears can be best produced on mass production by A. Shaping, B. Casting, C. Forming, D. Hobbing. The correct answer is hobbing. In a plain milling machine the table can be moved A. longitudinally, B. crosswise, C. vertically, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. In drilling operation the metal is removed by A. shearing, B. extrusion, C. shearing and extrusion, D. shearing and compression. The correct answer is shearing and extrusion. A single point tool has A. rake angle, B. cutting angle, C. lip angle, D. all of these. The correct answer is all of these. In hot machining the work is heated by A. simple heating, B. flame heating, C. induction heating, D. any one of these. The correct answer is any one of these. The type of tool used on milling machine and broaching machine is A. single point cutting tool, B. 2-point cutting tool, C. 3-point cutting tool, D. multi-point cutting tool. The correct answer is multi-point cutting tool. Which of the following statement is correct for oblique cutting system? A. The cutting edge is inclined at an angle less than 90 with the normal to the velocity of the tool. B. Frequently more than one cutting edges are in action. C. The chip flows on the tool face at an angle less than 90 with the normal on the cutting edge. D. all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. When the tool moves parallel to the lathe axis the movement is termed as A. cross feed, B. angular feed, C. longitudinal feed, D. any one of these. The correct answer is longitudinal feed. In the relation VT/NC the value of N for ceramic tools is A. 0.1 to 0.2, B. 0.20 to 0.25, C. 0.25 to 0.40, D. 0.40 to 0.55. The correct answer is 0.40 to 0.55. Chip breakers are used to A. increase tool life, B. remove chips from bed, C. break the chips into short segments, D. to minimize heat generation. The correct answer is break the chips into short segments. The factor responsible for the formation of discontinuous chips is A. low cutting speed and large rake angle, B. low cutting speed and small rake angle, C. high cutting speed and large rake angle, D. high cutting speed and small rake angle. The correct answer is low cutting speed and small rake angle. The stroke of a shaping machine is 250 mm. It makes 30 double strokes per minute. The overall average speed of operation is A. 3.75 m-min, B. 5 m-min, C. 7.5 m-min, D. 15 m-min. The correct answer is 7.5 m-min. The actual feed in centreless grinders is given by where d of regulating wheel in revolutions per minute and angle of inclination of wheel. A. D, B. dn, C. dn sin, D. dn cos. The correct answer is dn sin. For fast removal of materials during grinding a grinding wheel is used. A. coarse grained, B. fine grained, C. medium grained, D. The correct answer is coarse grained. Which of the following process is used for preparing parts having large curved surfaces and thin sections? A. hot machining, B. ultrasonic machining, C. ECM process, D. chemical milling, The correct answer is chemical milling. A grinding wheel becomes glazed, i.e. cutting edge takes a glass-like appearance due to A. Wear of bond, B. Breaking of abrasive grains, C. Wear of abrasive grains, D. Cracks on grinding wheel. The correct answer is wear of abrasive grains. To grind brittle materials, a coarse-grained grinding wheel is used. A. Agree, B. Disagree, C. D. The correct answer is disagree. Gears can be cut on a saper. A. Agree, B. Disagree, C. D. The correct answer is agree. The grade of grinding wheel depends upon A. Hardness of the material being ground, B. Speed of wheel and work, C. Condition of grinding machine, D. All of these. The correct answer is all of these. A dynamometer is a device used for the measurement of A. Chip thickness ratio, B. Forces during metal cutting, C. Wear of the cutting tool, D. Deflection of the cutting tool. The correct answer is forces during metal cutting.